right place, right time totally matters. But if you think about the flip side, it's like, I think sometimes we imagine that you could be like, oh, you want a statue, but I'm going to put a painting in front of the building. And then tons of people come in and you're going to be like, oh, thank you for putting the painting in front of the building that I didn't want, but it's like causing the right thing that you have happen. What goes with this is a lot of these people were in the right place at the right time, and they think that it was them. Whereas like, just because 10% of your decisions were right doesn't mean the 90% were right too, because the outcome worked. So if you put a painting there and it comes in anyway, they're going to say like, wow, you could have put anything in front of this and it would have worked. But like, I told you to do a statue and you did painting, so like, you're out. Now, maybe the painting was the thing that worked, but like, those things have to fit together. And there's kind of no way around that, I think. It is a very rare leader who like gives you a way around that that's productive and healthy and works. But most of us don't. I do think that like, you just build the best statue you can, and you do try and make sure that it's a statue that's going to attract the people they want. Like, yeah, you're supposed to know what the outcome is going to be. Like, you try and understand the why, and that's where like the delight comes in. But it's really hard to be like, because sometimes you're like, I made a painting, and they're like, don't put that painting in front of my building. We talk about it a lot in scaling product delivery, of this idea of like, early stage blowups are better than late stage blowups. So like, sometimes when there are those situations, you're like, hey, they want a statue in front of the building, I'm 100% sure that's not going to work. Rather than spend the next year of my career building that statue, how do I get something out there like a statue? And they can be like, don't build the statue. What's the 6-week version of that? And maybe I'm not going to convince them of what I really should be out there, but at least like, your time is your biggest career opportunity cost. So if you spend a year doing something low value, you can't ever get that year back. And if like, there were 1,000 versions of you and that same person spent a year doing something high value, like, that momentum matters for like the course of the next 20 years for your career. And you want to be on the track of like delivering high value again and again and again in a place that like is going to value it and give you those opportunities. And when you spend a lot of time building something no one wants, like, that's actually like pretty wasted time, and it compounds as a negative impact for you.